blast of that shrill death cry. Our grommet attempted to chop it down. The tree itself attacked him in a most terrifying way. I was within the chateau at the time. The huge glow of obnoxious orange-green light from the window blinded me. When the light faded, Kaplan was gone. His body had vanished, but the echo of his cries remained and haunted me for weeks after. The tree itself is actually rather lovely to gaze upon. Still, I turn my gaze away to the second gravestone, which belongs to Jacques. So strong and true and kind and good. Handsome too, yes, a jewel among men. But it was his eyes that captured my own at first meeting. His eyes, a beautiful, sparkling blue, shining ever so brightly on our glorious wedding day. There could not have been a single cloud that day, for the sun lent us her full golden face. I feel, because I do not know for certain, I could not look away from my groom. The scent of wildflowers and lilacs flitters to me on the soft breeze through the window. I inhale deeply, closing my eyes, reminded all the more of our wedding day. Our girls, all three of them, wore the same styled dresses, although in different colours. My Marguerite was in purple, like the flowers us women all carried. My Madeleine was in green, like the beautiful greenery of spring around us. His Eleonore in red, like blood. Their trumpet-sleeve dresses were worn over a farthingale. False undersleeves matched the forepart. All of them looked so lovely. At the time, I could not have been happier about the union of our families into one. My own dress was tight-waisted, with a high-necked white chemise with various shades of blue. My slashed and puffed sleeves completed the look. My long dark hair was not in the heart-shaped style I normally wore. For once, I wore it loose around my shoulders and down my back. The jewelled wreath of orange blossoms complemented my green eyes, or so Jacques told me the moment our hands joined before the minister. We were married without much fuss. Jacques Chaput, Baron of Chaput, had been a step below my first husband, Olivier Delacroix, Vicomte de Vial. I had not cared about either title. My mother had hoped for higher than Olivier for me, but I had not caught another's eyes. Jacques' mother had been a lovely lady. Unfortunately, she died shortly before we wed. As my parents are also deceased, we only had ourselves, our daughters, and the minister present. We had no need for a huge celebration. Why, we had the rest of our lives to live together and celebrate. Oh, how little we knew how short our time had been. But that day had been glorious, without a worry or a care. None of the fright I'd been living with ever since Jacques died, ever since Eleonore. I saw subtle signs over the years, but I never truly knew what she was capable of. I'm not even certain if I fully understand now. For perhaps the first time ever, I do not feel like weeping as I think about my beloved. Perhaps it is because I am thinking mostly about our wedding and our happiness. Normally, I can only focus on my grief and on my guilt. Yes, think of the happy days. Forget the lonely nights. Remember, and he will never truly be gone. Another breeze blows by, the floral scent bringing a now rare smile to my thin lips. A glorious spring day we had wed, much like today actually. Yes, the first day of May in 1092 had been the most wonderful day in my life. Truly, that entire year had been the most blessed. For this past year, since Jacques has passed, however, the kingdom has turned dark over our small corner. Fantasia seems to be caught in troubled times.